versus CDEC Gaming. Yeah, so game 1, Eclipse, they basically just win all the lanes and just win from there, from the early lead they had. Okay, so CDEC has first picked this game. They banned Kotl and Nyx. And yeah, I said wrongly last game though. I said Eclipse had ice, but now they don't have. It's just Shadow and Sep as well as a few other less known Chinese players. I think most of the Eclipse lineup actually came from the old CDEC gaming lineup. Okay, so anyway, CDEC banned Kotl, Nyx, and Eclipse banned Veno, Leech, which is the same as game 1. The only difference for CDEC is they banned Kotl instead of Night Stalker, I think. So now with CDEC having first pick, will they pick the Night Stalker? Oh, they went straight for the Monkey King first pick. Okay, Eclipse, they probably pick up their supports here. I think AA will be a good possibility. Will we see AA Void? Shadow, remember Shadow's Void at TI 6? It's one of his classic heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
The good thing about AA is as well is one of his spells can give vision and trees, and that allows you to find the Monkey King easy. And this is also why they go for the Bat Rider and Night Stalker. They both allows for vision. If Night Stalker can hunters in the night, he can have flying vision at night, as well as Bat Rider with his Firefly. And especially if Night Stalker gets Aghanims, then Monkey King can't hide the trees at all.
5 seconds.
That being said, the current iteration of Monkey King, he doesn't really hide in the trees and stuff. It's just a carry who more or less utilize his ultimate and stay in the fights. He doesn't need to hide in the trees anymore. Okay, so CDEC goes for the Weaver, mainly as a counter to the Bat Rider. It's a laning counter to the Bat Rider. I'll talk in my article that's coming up soon on Cyberspots on Art of Drafting. I talk about laning counter as well as roll counters and stuff. So yeah, just go and check it out when it's out. The Eclipse banned the Legion Commander. Legion is another core hero that is good against. It's counter to Bat Rider, but it's not a lane counter. It can be a lane counter, but because they already have the Weaver, so it's unlikely they want to match the. But this is more of a team fight counter, where the Bat Rider blinks and lasso somebody, and then the Legion can just press the attack the whole lasso away.
10 seconds remaining.
CDEC on the hand banned away Necrophos, just a very strong hero right now that very few teams want to play against. The Monkey King makes me feel that it's with the Weaver pickup, could it be a support Monkey King position 4? If that's the case, then he's not gonna have a good game because he's gonna be easily spotted by Bat Rider and Night Stalker. Eclipse ban away the Shaker. Still a very strong hero that was left untouched in game 1. I'm very surprised though. Shaker is, I think, the best first phase pick hero right now, just because it provides so much versatility in your draft. You can put it off lane, position 4, and even position 5 sometimes. Yeah, so CDEC went to ban the Silencer. Silencer is the kind of hero that you want to pair up with a Bat Rider or Legion Commander. You just blink, initiate with Bat, and then you just global silence, and there's not, and that just means one hero is dead on your side because there's nothing the team can do to save the guy that is being jumped on. And also Silencer is pretty good against Weaver. It forces him to get a BKB or Manta style. Eclipse went for a surprising pick, the Jakiro. It's probably their position 5 hero. And
5 seconds
why would they go for the Jakiro in this? Jakiro can cast spells from far, and it doesn't, like, let's say if he doesn't have to, Monkey King casts his ulti, he won't be inside, he can just do stuff from outside, and it helps with the pushing as well. This is a proactive pick by Eclipse. It doesn't really count so much. It's just they feel like they need a Persian 5 heroes, a Persian 5 hero of that 2-star from the outside. CDEC on the other side goes with the Witch Doctor. And this makes me feel there's a possibility that they might go for the Faceless Void here for CDEC. With the
10 seconds remaining.
Death Ward into Chrono. And the heroes on Eclipse side has very low cooldown spells, and that makes the type dilation very strong. Ooh, but instead Eclipse went to pick it up. I think possibly as a deny pick because they might expect CDEC to go for it, but instead they pick it up for Shadow on the carry role. Faceless Void, the only setup, as in the only follow up he has in Chrono now is the Jakiro with the Macropire as well as Ice Path Dual Breath. The other Night Stalker and Barrier doesn't really do much in Chrono. And CDEC replies with Abaddon. Abaddon is CDEC's way of answering the Bat Rider. He wants to be in the middle of the fight and casting his Aphotic Shield on whoever gets jumped on by Bat Rider. So the sustain on CDEC is pretty good now. They have Witch Doctor heal, they have Abaddon heal. And it looks like a Monkey King mid as of now, but it could still be a position 4 with Abaddon on the off lane and Weaver in the safe lane. Yeah, so now CDEC has the room to play around. They can either put Monkey King mid or position 4, and depending on what they want to pick up for last. CDEC here, Eclipse here, they're probably decided to taking the same thing. Like, where is this Monkey King going, and they're gonna ban accordingly. I think there's a higher chance that this Monkey King is actually a position 4 right now, and they're gonna ban a mid hero, Eclipse. Yeah, they banned a Viper. Just a very strong laner now, and lane matchups are actually super important in this current meta. So you don't want to have a long lane dominator like Viper going up against your hero. There's a chance that they also plan to pick something like TA, Templar Assassin. So yeah, they don't want to do with a Viper. As for CDEC, the last ban, they banned the Death Prophet, and Death Prophet is a very strong mid to pair up with Faceless Void because like the way to play against DP is to try to burst him down, and if you try to burst him down and you get 3-4 man chrono and with the Ghost Exorcism still doing damage, the fight is probably lost for you. Faceless Void is also pretty good against the lineup that CDEC have. Against Weaver, something like Weaver, the time dilation can be very useful against Sukuchi. CDEC's last pick is probably going to be a mid. They already have the Bat Rider counter. They probably need something that can front line. Because you don't want them to go on the Weaver. You want the Weaver to be free to hit from the outside of the fight. So, but you need someone in the middle, and apart from Abaddon, you need another damage dealer, another core that can be there. They got 1 minute left to think, and yeah, they should put some thought into this. They're down 1-0, and this pick is very important for them right here. They could go back for the Corp as like per last game, but still it's not gonna be very good because of things like Night Stalker Silence and Faceless Void Chrono. Maybe something like Dragon Knight helps with pushing as well, and there's a beef in the front line. I think CDEC is also thinking if they want to put this Monkey King mid and pick up a position 4. Is it a good Monkey King mid hero? Mid game right now?
Radiant team pick.
No, they went for OD. So yes, it's a position 4 Monkey King and OD mid. And Eclipse respond with a Pugna. This Pugna is probably a reactive pick to the OD. It's decent against him in the lane. And the Nether Wart is quite strong against OD because every time he casts his right click with the up attack on, he's gonna take damage, and his ultimate is quite high mana cost, and so it's gonna be very painful as well. Pugna is also very strong setup on top of Chrono. You can blast, you can you can life drain. And if the Weaver is on one of his teammate or even himself, he can just sacrifice to prevent the Weaver from right clicking. I don't really like the position for Monkey King, and I'm gonna say Eclipse have the better draft as well as they are the better team. So
Prepare for battle.
I think for CDEC to have a chance in this game, the OD needs to snowball from the laning phase and just become a force too big for Eclipse to deal with, but that's pretty unlikely. Another thing on why OD is such a good pick here is because of Astral Imprisonment. If let's say any of his calls get jumped on by the Chronosphere, as long as it's not himself, he can just Astral the target and he'll be safe. So I think this OD has a very huge role to play this game. He needs to be farmed and he cannot get caught by Chronosphere. That's his main. He's probably gonna get Blink sometime later in the mid game, and then his he's going to try to dodge Chronosphere with Blink, with his fast reaction Blink, as well as blinking can allow him to get into position to defensive Astral a target that is being gone on by Eclipse. Another alternative is Weaver getting Aghanims, but I highly doubt that will be a possibility. Yep, okay, so that's all for game 2, and yeah, enjoy. Thanks for watching, and if there's a game 3 I'll be back, if not, I think that's all for today. Bye guys.